One second. All right. What are you doing up this early, you freak weirdo? I don't know what happened. I thought I set up the link for like around 4 o'clock or whatever to do a live or whatever by myself or whatnot. And like I went to go check it and it was like set to 3:20 something, and Diana's account was also involved, and I thought it was a weird shit. And I still don't know what the hell happened there, honestly. But yeah, nah, sorry about anybody that you saw that link or whatever. Maybe I did it when I was halfway asleep or something. I have no idea. So, as usual, we're gonna wait a couple minutes to see if anybody else actually shows up. I know Diana's gonna be here, so. Oh. Why are you even up? Is it past your bedtime? Oh, there's been nothing but chaos. Lots and lots of chaos in the last day or so. Hey, for once at least it's not me. I was supposed to be doing a live tonight. Well, I said earlier with Paradox and Don't Hate Create, but yeah, apparently it's going to be later today or tonight, as in like today, basically. Which means I don't know. We can still do the Heather thing, just like little bit later of a time. It all depends on when those weirdos can do this other thing. But I did say it might be on Friday or Saturday, so it's not like Hmm? No. But yeah, I really didn't have much else to do, and I saw some updates for a serial killer in Oregon. So I was like, I'll make an excuse. Why not? What's up, Big Dog? Woo woo. What's up, Carol? Blue? Who the hell's blue? Weirdos. Yeah, apparently there's a alleged serial killer out of Oregon at the moment. I believe his name is Jesse Lee Calhoun. When he was supposed to be locked up in Oregon prison or whatever, and they let him get a little out quite a bit earlier. Whatever, he went on a killing women spree, and basically, yeah, at the, for about a little bit now, they thought he killed 3 women, and I'm about to explain all that a little bit more, but apparently, no, that's not the case. He's now being blamed for 4, at least. Ow. 1 second, I'll be right back. Maybe it's just being a bitch. I don't know. Okay, let me get back to what that was. This is quite interesting. So yeah. One second. Oregon man accused of murdering 3 women is now being charged with murdering a fourth. The killings spread fear and in the area. Other bodies were found over several months in early 2023. Uh, an Oregon man faces charges that he murdered 3 women and dumped their bodies in secluded areas in 2023. He's been indicted on charges that he murdered a fourth woman, prosecuted, blah, 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 blah. Those killings spread fear in the state. Apparently, he's from Portland. Interesting. Grand jury in what the hell? How am I going to say that? Some county I ain't trying to even say at this point in time. Indicted Jesse Lee Calhoun in the November 2022 death of 22-year-old Christy Smith, who was killed around November 20th, 2022, and whose partial remains were found in a field in southeast Portland on February 19th, 2023. The county's district attorney, Nathan Vasquez, said at a news conference on Tuesday. Mr. Calhoun is charged with second-degree murder and second-degree abuse of a corpse. A lawyer for Calhoun declined to comment on the new charges. At the news conference, Melissa Smith, Christy Smith's mother, thanked every single person who didn't give up on this case. I've always stayed hopeful that we could justice for Kristen. The indictment came more than a year after Mr. Calhoun, 40, was indicted by a grand jury on 3 counts of second-degree murder and the deaths of Charity Lynn Perry, 24, Bridget Leanne Webster, 31, and Joanna Speaks, 32. Their bodies were found in 2023 in the northwest part of Oregon, authorities said. Prosecutors said at the time that the women had been found deceased under suspicious circumstances, but did not say how they had been killed. How they linked Calhoun to the victims and what the motive might be is a good question, basically. Mr. Calhoun is being held in jail in Mal, whatever the fucking county is. Officials said, and his trial in the deaths of the 3 women is expected to be held in 2027. At the news conference on Tuesday, Mr. Vasquez called on the indictment in death of Miss Smith a very important and visible step on the path as we seek justice for these victims. After Miss Smith's body was found in February 2023, Miss Sparks, another Oregon resident, was found on April 8th, 2023, at an abandoned property in Ridgeland, Washington? Ridgefield, Washington, about 20 miles north of Portland. The authorities said that there were indications the body had been moved to this location and that they were investigating the death as a homicide. On April 24th, Miss Perry's body was discovered in a culvert near Ainsworth State Park, about 25 miles past Portland. The sheriff's office said later on that it was investigating the suspicious death, noting that Mrs. Perry had frequented downtown Portland in early March. 6 days later, on April 30th, Miss Webster's body was found near a creek in Polk County, Oregon, about 70 miles southwest of Portland. The Polk County Sheriff's Office also described Miss Webster's death as suspicious. That's kind of weird, though. I wonder how the hell they were killed in the first place. They're not able to tell like that. But if they were just out there for a while, they probably just strangled them, and then they couldn't, get their hands on the hyoid bone because they were too decomposed. No. Nobody told me y'all had a serial killer. I was annoyed. But yeah, I mean, usually if a body's been out there for a few weeks or something like that and they've been strangled, you're not going to be able to find the hyoid bone to be able to prove it in the first place. Yeah, the article just came out like a day or so ago or whatever. Plus, she's probably going to face some federal charges too if they can prove that one lady came from Oregon and was dumped in Washington. And then he probably might be facing at least also Washington charges too. Yeah, I had a feeling you were at work, weirdo. I mean, at least there's seeming to be less serial killers now than there used to be, so that's a plus. It's like you get a trade off. You get rid of some of the sick bastard fucking serial killers, but then you start getting school shooters and mass murderers and other people like that instead. Yeah, that's what I was talking about, Dieter. They just hit him up with a fourth victim like a day or so ago. But yeah, that's why the only reason I saw the article in the first place is because it was pretty recent. Okay. Give me 1 second, y'all. I gotta look something else up real quick. Content.
Where'd everybody go? Oh man, we need some music. There he is. Oh no, that's not. Oops. No, that's not him. Charles, where are you? I'm gonna put on
He
music.
died.
There he is. Let me turn off the music.
You're freaking way too energetic, man. Seriously. No, I had to remember a couple of things about a few things or whatever. I had to go re-look back up real quick.
You could have said like, "Hold on" or something.
I did.
Nobody heard that. We were all like, "Where'd he go?"
I literally said, "Hold on, I'll be right back," and then I just put myself on mute.
Did anybody hear that?
Hmm. Well, I said it. No, I didn't fall asleep. I was looking up something on the called the Highway of Death. Thank you very much.
nobody, nobody knew where he went.
I did say it. I don't know if the fan had somehow isolated the. No, I know I said it. I said real quick. I need to go check something real quick. I'll be right back.
You know that I started out with true crime by watching those women that do their makeup while telling the true crime story. So why don't you tell the story and I'll do my makeup?
Why are you putting on makeup at like
It's
whatever
just a
fucking time in the
face.
morning it is?
It's only one.
Yeah, I was like basically looking up all these different cases and shit that have been going on since the start of the 2020s and all that other shit. And since I'm basically going to start a series also concerning the cartels because that's going to be fun. Um, well, I might as well just start talking about things like this because obviously this is the cartels. It wouldn't be anybody else that would do this. There's like a stretch of highway, a federal highway in Mexico. Not entirely sure which because somebody like I had to run back real quick, but I think it's about 97 people have been murdered traveling on this road highway since 2020. There were 18 survivors. Apparently, large amounts of assault vehicles filled with massive amounts of, well, I want to say soldiers, but not that kind of soldier, if you get the drift. It's what the cartels basically do. My guess probably is like CJNG or some shit like that, based on the kind of vehicles and shit they were driving. But yeah, it's just like crazy on Mexico, man. People just imagine like you hop a Greyhound bus and like going on a vacation somewhere, and then like part of the way down the road, you just get pulled over by about like 20 to 30 armed vehicles with like I don't know, like 150 guys with them, and basically they just take everybody off the bus and then just take you to the nearest house they could find, and then they just execute all you guys and just toss you in a pit and bury you. That's basically Mexico for you. Isn't that awesome? And then that's not even counting the four states or whatever of Mexico that had the it was like Culiacan, Jalisco, Chihuahua, and what the hell is the fourth one? I can always forget the fourth one. That's not important. Basically, they found like a total of 9 mass burial grave sites with the total at that exact moment of around 900 or so young women murdered and buried there. And since then, yeah, I think the total's been about like since like 91, I think 1991. In the four states of Mexico, the number has now totaled about 30 something thousand or some shit, 13 or 30 or something. A lot. It's a lot. And they call them femicides basically because it's apparent that the women are being killed just for being women. I'm not sure it's entirely like that, but it's probably snuff films or some other crazy freaking thing involving that stuff. And it's about to get a lot worse, and that includes the United States as well, because, well, yeah, the Sinaloa cartel has basically been damn near, I'm going to say their leadership has been fucking decimated at this point. I have no idea what the hell happened last year. Caught you. Okay. But yeah, at some point last year, two of the most hard to find people in the face of the known earth fucking just both pulled up into El Paso, Texas, the same day at the same time, and just so happens the federal government for the United States was ready and waiting for them to take them into custody. But yeah, I don't know. The only people I've ever seen this like murders people as worse. Yeah, the most violent you're ever going to find is the cartels. Then after that, you're gonna have like ISIS and people like that. And then after that, well, actually, that's, we're gonna knock ISIS down to like third or fourth probably, and it would go from it'd be a toss up between the actual serial killers and the cartels. Because I've seen some videos you do not want to see. Like, oh boy, I won't even tell you their names because just in the fact that you might actually go looking up the shit, you don't. I ain't telling you nothing. See? But yeah, but that means I think El Chapo's got one son left, and he's not really one of the ones that would be running anything. And El Mayo himself also got yanked in El Paso. So yeah, I can't do that. Burned alive. Who was burned alive? I mean, I've seen people buried alive. I've seen people burned alive. What are you talking about there? Had a police chase in Milwaukee. Well, I guess she learned a life lesson. Play dumb games, win dumb prizes or something. I've seen that happen to like a 12-year-old or whatever that's stolen a car. I mean, to be nicer, I guess I could just call it natural selection. And I don't think I need to bring up the weird ass evidence in the case the other day that we already talked. I think I've done like 2 lives on it already. I don't need to do a third one at this point. The charities just made a deal and they are asking to tell everything they know. It's the charities. Like, are you talking about in the D case or something? Los Chapitos. Little bitches. How do they find a snitch, man? That's messed up. Their daddy won't be freaking. Well, I mean, I figure one of them snitched in the first place. That's why they freaking got El Mayo in at all. And the government don't know what the hell they just did, and they don't even realize it yet, because that means El fucking Minto is going to take over everything, and that dude's a fucking monster. I mean, I seen a video where he cut up a 4-year-old girl's arms just to send a message to her parents to pay the little tiny bit of money that they owed him. And it doesn't surprise me. All everybody does nowadays is snitch. Whatever happened to the good old days? Snitches in ditches or get stitches or all this other stuff. Now it's like every damn day, everybody's just snitching left and right. Damn, somebody came by. Why aren't you talking now, Diana?
Oh, I don't know, because you're the one that knows the story.
Well, I already told the one story, and each time I have to run away and get the small little facts about the next one.
So I don't have any stories unless you want to hear this text I'm reading. It's kind of interesting. Ready?
What's up?
Do you want to hear this text that I'm reading?
Shh. In regards to who?
Okay. It's gonna be anonymous. Okay. Good night, Dom. Have a good night.
Night, Dom.
My brother got arrested last night. Dad and I just attended court where the judge agreed to release him without bail because he has schizophrenia. We took him home and retrieved his car, which is now parked at my house. He was going 35 miles an hour in a 25-mile-an-hour zone right next to the police station. When a cop tried to pull him over, he drove faster. The officer said he was going 60 miles an hour and swerving back and forth, almost toppling the car. It was on only 2 wheels at one point. He pulled over in the National Guard Armory parking lot and tried to run away on foot. The officer pointed his gun at him and got him to settle down enough to be arrested safely. When I asked my brother why he was driving so fast, he said that he was trying to lead the police officer to the armory so the National Guard could help him. I tried to ask, help him with what? He said, things, all this nonsense. And then he got mad that I didn't understand him. Since running away from a police officer is a felony, the judge said he might end up getting 5 years in prison. That was before the clerk explained that there's mental illness involved and he's disabled by the government, mentally disabled, right? Schizophrenia. He has a court date scheduled on October 7th. I'm so tired. When the judge was explaining this decision to let him go and not ask for bail, Dad wouldn't stop fidgeting loudly And then I had to explain what the
My
judge
dad's
said when
also
we got out.
schizophrenic, right?
Her dad is like autistic. Um, like dad had to pull his phone from its Velcro holder a couple times and did something else that made a bunch of noise, but I don't remember. I was pretty irritated that he couldn't just sit still and listen to the judge for those 5 minutes. But later it occurred to me that dad might have been panicking because the judge first said there would be a $10,000 bail. Dad brought all of my brother's meds because we weren't sure if he would go home today. That's the other thing. Dad compulsively picked up a pill bottle full of pills and turned it around to read it while I was trying to hear what the judge was saying. Geez, Dad, next time just bring a pair of maracas, why don't you? And a cowbell.
Dad seriously
I,
got OCD, man.
I think I have Dad convinced not to give the car back to my brother and also to stop giving him the extra $1,000 a month. I told Dad my brother could have killed someone. The only reason why my brother has a car right now is because mom and dad gave it to him. If he were to accidentally kill someone, that would be on us for giving him a car when we know he's a danger right now. Dad still sounded uncomfortable but could see my point. I'm sure Dad will eventually decide that I'm the unreasonable one and I'm just being mean to my poor schizophrenic brother. But I'm planning to start hiding all the vehicle keys that I have, including both of the keys to my brother's car, my car, the truck, and the extra key for Dad's car. In regards to the money, my brother told me last week that he had been accepted to drive for DoorDash. And he mentioned that he applied because he's been running out of money. That means he's been running out of $2,500 per month and couldn't tell me and Dad where the money is going. That's why my brother should be losing. My brother shouldn't be losing that kind of money each month, especially since he doesn't have any bills to pay. He doesn't pay rent or anything. If he needs something, Dad can buy it for him. Dad was less convinced about stopping the money. Yes? Okay, hold on. I tried to point out that my brother might figure out he can start saving the money and try to buy a car, but I still worry Dad will just say that I'm just trying to fight with my brother and I'm being a mean and jealous sibling. But Dad's really enabling my brother at this point. End of story.
Well, I mean, one way or the other, the person's being enabled. They don't have to be have a psychological fucking disability to be handed money in a car and stuff, and still could end up going out there and killing somebody.
What? Yes, you want it? Yes, yeah, sibling issues, I guess. Because
Sibling rivalry.
one sibling is disabled, so gets a disability check plus $1,000 a month that the dad provides. And then the other sibling doesn't get a disability check, but the dad does provide $1,000. Wow, that's so cool.
I need dad like that shit.
I don't want this all.
Right. Be right back. Hopefully you heard it that time.
What?
I said I'll be right back, and I was like, hopefully you all heard it that time.
But it gives you a present. You have to be nice and say thank you, okay? Just be nice and say thank you, okay? Be nice and say thank you, okay? No, pretend. That was so nice. Okay, now. Okay, I got You're the best sibling. I did hear Charles say that he would be right back.
I am right back. What was that? Like I said, there was a few things or whatever I wanted to look up. A new phone, who it is. You're such a failed troll, Blake. Milake. What was it? Oh yeah, hey, check this out. I thought this was pretty cool. Like, yeah, I'm not sure if he's been tried yet or not, but apparently a vampire was arrested for murdering 44 women in Kenya between 2022 and 2024. Yeah, apparently they did the whole sucky the bloody thing and all this other weird shit.
A vampire.
Well, yeah, there's been throughout history, especially in modern times, even there's been certain, I want to say, serial killers that give off the same, whether they as a vampire, I guess, because they really can't, depending on either health reasons or psychological reasons, they can't go out in the sun. They have to drink blood to somehow make themselves better, and all this other stuff.
Where was this
You know,
vampire?
this one was in Kenya. Yeah, this one was
In-
in Kenya. But the ones we know most commonly about are like the vampire of Dusseldorf and they fucker in California. He was seriously just mentally like gone. But there's been quite a few vampires in the United States' history of serial killers. Richard Chase. Yeah, if you ever
Richard.
want to look up a vampire or somebody who thinks he's a vampire, look up Richard Chase. He was a serial killer who had severe mental issues um, in California, and yeah, he started off with small animals and stuff, drinking their blood and all that because he somehow thought it made him better, and moved up to women and just about anybody because he's not like a sexual serial killer. He's actually killing because he thinks in his mind that he has to do this to survive.
Oh man, that's a good case that you should talk about. This one that
Mm.
you made me think about. I mean, like all of these men that wanted like either a limb or their penis chopped off, and this guy would take. Oh, yeah. Shh. You want to go to mommy's bed? Okay, all right. I'm gonna take Mini Monster to the room. But anyways, they hooked up on
Mm.
this website, and then the dude would take them wherever and do the surgeries, and the people lived.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, but the guy was not a surgeon.
Well, I mean,
It was like in Croatia or something. All right, hold on. Let me take this Mini Monster over there.
hmm that kind of reminds me of all the times. I think a few of them happened recently or whatever, where they found these like storage containers and all kinds of other places or warehouses full of like body parts and shit. And it's usually like stuff that's been stolen out of a coroner's building or whatever. Like they're not supposed to have it, but somehow they still got it, and now they're just selling them to people on the internet and shit. But yeah, there's always what is that body dysmorphia or whatever like that is when people feel like they're so in need of having something removed, whether it be a penis, an arm, a leg, or whatever. They will actually pay people to cut it off for them just to somehow feed their need for psychological issues. I'm sure everybody's heard of the Pain Olympics, right? It's like some video used to be on the internet, but then uh, after it got popular, there's all kinds of people doing it, and they basically all these videos would be like guys, um, like I don't know, hammering nails through their junk and like you know what I'm saying, right? Like all these fucked up different things, like uh, tying a bunch of rubber bands around it until it falls off, and all this other crap. And yeah, this was just a regular thing. Yeah, keep the receipt. You see it if you need to later on. Something like that. I mean, at least the ones that were like, I guess in Croatia that she was talking about, it just says like body dysmorphia. I think there's actually actual like kinks and shit where people like I don't know mutilate their junk or whatever just to get off on it. I think there was a like that 4chan guy. I can't remember who the hell he was, but yeah, that dude cut his own junk off too, if I remember right. People are just be fucking nuts, man. Seriously. But yeah, there's an actual known. I can't remember exactly what it's called though. Um, Going back to the whole vampire thing or whatever. There is like a health disease or some bullshit. Um, that literally, if they don't drink blood, it somehow severely reacts to their actual health and stuff. And I think people have actually died from it. So there actually is diseases where you would have to drink blood, kind of at least survive or at least not get messed up pretty badly. Which, just in my opinion, that just sounds fucked up. But yeah, I think there was also a vampire in like the UK, but wasn't it like the crossbow vampire or whatever they called that guy? I know there was one in Germany and Russia, of course. Probably a few of them in Russia. Ugh. Used. What? It's what was it? Yeah, it's like well, I'm sure everybody knows by now. Back in the day, when they talked about vampires and werewolves and shit like that, and people being haunted by these creatures and stuff like that, it was a basic, basically just serial killers, more or less. So yeah, it's a bit ironic or whatever that they still got some running around to this day that actually believe they're exactly that. Yeah. Honestly, I didn't see too much about murder in the damn news. The only thing I've been hearing about get talked about is that whatever that I guess that new information Delphi and stuff. All right, 1 second, I'll be right back. You heard me this time, right? 1 second, be right back.
We heard you. I heard him. Hey, Sean. Sean, long time no see. How did everything go with your son's military graduation? Long time no see. It was epic? Nice. I bet you were proud. We get to see a lot of him as he was on hold awaiting orders. Oh, good. Nice. So then where did he end up getting orders to? Mm-hmm. Nuke school in Southern. Nuke school. I don't know what nuke school means. Gonna learn how to nuke people? South Carolina is nice. Nuclear school. Yeah, but what is he gonna do? Like what is that called? Nuclear physics? Nuclear like onboard reactors. No idea what that means. Like technical, like weapons and stuff, like making them, designing them, engineering them. Yesterday, no, not yesterday, but maybe the day before he had a video that we saw. Some nuclear power. Oh, okay. Okay. Cool. Very cool. You say it was Navy? I don't remember. What was what was Noe up to yesterday, TJ? I said go look for it. Okay, he was Navy. Cool. Sweet. You know, I almost joined the Navy. I applied to one of these doctoral programs that they have for medical people. Psychologists, dentists, doctors. Basically, you finish doing your school and they give you a stipend and then you go right in. And they flew me to San Francisco, but I didn't get the position. I think it was only 5 people from the whole United States that they accepted. But health services plans, like a scholarship or something like that. The second one was yesterday. Oh, that's where he talked about all the good food he was eating. How he's in the Wabash County Hyatt. In the Navy. Pretty cool. Well, I can look it up. I can look up.
So, like, was it Navy? Were you going to be on a base or like on an actual ship?
Well,
I don't even think you can swim, right?
Me, I can't swim, no, but I would have been like a psychologist. Like, I don't know, they could have flown me out to freaking Middle of the desert or something.
I personally don't. Yeah, I could never do something like that myself, honestly, because it's like you hear military, and the first thing I think of is like, oh, are you willing to go fight somebody else's bullshit wars? No, no, I'm not.
I mean, I can't really
But I talk
swim
a lot.
either, so.
Yeah, I talk a lot of shit, but health wise, I wasn't able to go into the military in the first place anyway. So
In the Navy.
my grandfather was in the Navy. But yeah, there's been all kinds. I think everything's lately's been all politics and junk. And I hate politics. Ugh.
Mm. Oh, what did you find for us, Charles? What's in your bag of
I'm a what?
magic tricks? What's in your bag? What's in your bag of magic tricks?
In regards to cases, I already used them all.
What you just went away, so where'd you go?
Well, I was trying to find some sort. I mean, yeah, there was like a couple. I was trying to find more cases. Duh, like recent ones.
Oh, recent
And
one.
apparently, not enough people are getting murdered lately. Apparently, I guess I don't know.
To answer your question, TJ, yeah, that was before my daughter. That was my second year of grad school. That would have been 2012, 2013. Way before my daughter. Yeah. Hey, Sean. Yeah, because this setup thing doesn't let us merge the chats, which really sucks. Yeah, Korea.
Yeah,
Man, those times were tough on people.
what Korea?
Korea, Vietnam. What is that one place in Japan? The,
In
Hiroshima.
Japan?
Hiroshima.
You mean Nagasaki and Hiroshima?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a bit different because Korea was more complex. Korea would be more like Desert Storm, hypothetically speaking, of course. Well, Nagasaki and Hiroshima would be like I can't even think of one of these places. Bikini Atoll, I guess, because basically they just dropped some big fucking bombs on that shit and just turn people into shadows. Literally, turn fucking people into shadows.
I don't know what Bikini Atoll is.
Bikini Atoll is the place where the first nuclear weapon was actually tested. It's also where SpongeBob SquarePants lives.
That is what I was thinking. I was like, wait, isn't that SpongeBob?
What's up, Sean?
But
How do you not know where Bikini Atoll is, man? Everybody knows that shit. It's SpongeBob SquarePants, SpongeBob. I didn't even watch that shit.
Mom Kitchen.
One second.
I'm looking for Alex's thing with Noe. Let's see. What? Okay, so let's see. Mike, Mike, where's Alex's? Um, let's go to my history.
Oh, what are you looking for? The video from that live or whatever?
Mm-hmm. The
Me
caged
personally,
bird.
I would have just, I don't know, gone and stole something from the Inquisitor or something like that and just played that instead.
Here it is. Only 30 minutes long. But my dad has shell shock.
But
But
well,
what I
shell
was
shock was in
going,
World War One. People started getting shell shocked. I think
what are his symptoms? He still has it?
it's like a shell shock used to be is what's called PTSD now. I thought.
Mm, yeah, that's
Yeah.
that's what I thought too. But I wonder the people that call it shell shock, what do they say that they experience? Maybe they try to.
Well, it's a traumatic event happens usually involving like munitions or explosives or something that causes like them to damn near like leave their own fucking mind mentally. Have you seen some of the pictures in the past? Holy shit, that's some crazy junk.
No, I don't think so. Mhm.
Oh yeah, there's this one guy. He looks like he's alive still, but he's just not there anymore. He's got this look on his face, a weird smile, and his eyes are all fucked up. Yeah. If I was on something other than a phone, I'd go and find that joke just to show y'all because it's just I don't know. It's eerie as hell the way the dude looks.
Hmm.
I'm gonna say, at least in his case, I would not call that like PTSD. No, man, that dude's damn near just gone. He looks. I wonder if he lived long after that because I don't think he probably did. Sadly.
They used to test them in New Mexico. My stepdad was there and worked on it.
Hmm?
They used to test what? Who? They used to
Everybody
test
pipe. Are you talking about nuclear warheads? Yeah, they only need any small amount of area with like 1,000 miles free in every direction or whatever for them to test. Yeah, in Nevada they used to test. I'm not sure if it was nuclear warheads, but at least they're like atom bombs and shit. Is that the same? Yeah. All right. I don't know.
Oh, really?
But
Oh, there's the transcript. Let me see. Let's look for that message.
what message were you looking at? Or I know I figure it's noise, but
I'm going through right now the transcript to see if we can skip to that part
yeah.
on Chubby.
But yeah, it seems people that watch stuff like this are there for like Delphi and basically anything that's Indiana or Midwest, basically case wise. So that's why I'm just like, I'll just yoink freaking Inquisitors and show his stuff. 'Cause, No, it's not stealing. I have permission, so it's okay.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm?
Yeah, you have permission.
Yeah. Well, he's apparently, well, that's his business. Just because he told me, I don't. I'm not sure if I feel right about giving out his plans or whatever. So
Okay, I found it.
Meat and potatoes. Um, I want to address YouTuber Frank Meister because I got wind of some of the things that he's been publishing, and I mean, sure, Frank Meister tends to take the opportunity. It happens all the time. It started with Sunny Justice, and it just keeps going all the time. He tends to take the opportunity when I'm not around to publish his BS, right? And what I understand now is that he is trying to he's announcing that he is going to find a way for me to do more time in the cage, right?
Damn.
He's got to be something because when this bid expires, I'm done.
Yeah.
Right? It shall be released any day now. Any day now, I shall be released. Okay? And he can't change that no matter what he does, no matter how much influence he has with his buddies over there in Indianapolis, with the people who provide him with documents and pictures, etc. Because he brags all the time about being connected with Indiana State Police, and there's no secret to this. His connection is Christopher Long and Winston Long. Okay, that avenue right there. Okay, where he gets tons of whatever documents, evidence, pictures, blah blah blah. Because Christopher is a spoiled brat, son of a police commissioner who has access to government information. That's no lie. It's been several people have put him out, and and that's his main source. All these documents that came out, like Murder Sheet coming out with that interview of Kegan Kline. Dude, I have a screenshot where Thomas Frost and Christopher Long offer another person the pictures of the 4 girls burned bodies in the Flora fire station on the ground. They had access to those pictures, bro. Okay? And they offered those pictures to a person, and I had of them discussing that. So Frank Meister, if you think you have the access...
This call will be terminated in 2 minutes.
Okay. So that's a 2-minute warning. Frank Meister thinks he has access and influence upon everything that happens in the state of Indiana just because he talks to Becky Patty. Well, I have some news for you, Mr. Frank Meister. When my bid expires, the bird is going to fly out of the cage. No answer buts. Okay, so that's my message to Frank Meister, and here we're going to end this segment within the next 60 seconds. So I will return a second call so we can complete the next segment and then move on.
All right, sounds good, man.
All right, so
all right, I'll be
might
here.
as well end it and start the call, okay?
All right, sounds good. All right. Hell yeah.
This call will be terminated in 1 minute.
All right, he's gonna call back. Yeah, I have to say, so as far as the news and media and shit like that, they have have like guidelines and restrictions on this particular case and a couple others that so if somebody runs like a whistleblower to, let's say, Rolling Stones or fucking some Netflix or something, it could get pretty high up, but they're gonna stomp out some shit as far as the case, because yeah, it's just how it is, but yeah, Hannah's pretty in tune with a lot of shit, but yeah, there's just
Yeah, they really have been messing with Noe, huh? Hey, where's Charles? The heck? Charles, where did you go? Charles, where did you go? I'm just gonna play Alex until Charles comes back then.
just a palatable version that's always going to be there, forever. And it's crazy, dude. It's crazy. It's a hard material to work with, man. Like really, you got to be there to see it, or been there in person or something, around sources like in person to kind of know what was going on, but yeah, it's fucking crazy, dude. It's some wild shit. I gotta be ready if he calls back, man. But yeah, dude, yeah, I wasted like five of his minutes on accident trying to get the mic working, but I'm gonna put some money on his books tonight, so yeah, he should be good. It's gonna be a good one. And then man, what else been going down? Not much, dude. It's been pretty good. Yep, it's been pretty peaceful lately. We'll see what happens, fuck it.
Where did he go?
Yeah, I noticed it's gone like dead silent on the fucking Stevensons, man. Fuck. Damn, I think, is it Sage's birthday? Shit. Is that today, dude? I got a text from him. He's been in Florida, dude. So when he gets back, dude, we're going on a fucking rampage, man. I got some plans. Yeah, I got some plans going on. So we'll see what happens. But by the time this comes out, he's probably gonna be back. But yeah, fuck it. I swear, yeah. No, that phone call thing, it does something weird in Noe's voice where it sounds like it sounds like a transmission, like a Battlefield one or something. Sounds like a
You
ham.
know, I was in the actual live
Oh, here
itself.
we go. Yep, he's here. Hell yeah. Wait.
From an inmate at the Wabash County Jail,
All right.
Indiana.
Press
Carrie
1. Hell
Biden,
yeah.
Your call has been accepted.
Hey, Alex, how's it going?
It's going good. I got you back on, man.
All right, good. Well, I'm going to roll on into this segment to conclude my thought, which was, the influence that Mr. Meister portrays so that the YouTube community think that he's prolific and relevant and important. Okay, that's fine. If that's his style, sure. But unfortunately, when my bit ends, the bird will fly out of the cage, and him, no matter what, him or Jinx or Christopher or Mark Robert or whoever, Bossy, no matter how many times they try to extend the bit, they can't do that, and they know that. I do want to announce before I forget or discuss that I am aware that he has been calling the Hyatt Regency here, the Wabash County Hyatt Regency, and I am aware that he's been reporting us for doing this. Right?
Damn.
He reported the live stream, and the staff here has come to me and talked to me about it, and they went in and they looked for electronic devices. So Mr. Meister is not only like interrupting the daily operations of his facility, but he's also lying and reporting that I had electronic devices to get online, and each time that occurs, it takes time for the staff to come in here and search and leave empty-handed, because the only electronic device that I have is the one that they issued me themselves. This time, he's lying to them, which, so I encourage him to keep calling here. If that's his style, that's what he does, then let him do him. I'll do me. He can do himself the way he wants to. But
You should give him your
it's not
chirp.
gonna work.
Should give him your chirp number.
Huh?
You should give him your chirp number.
Who?
Frank Meister.
Who did?
You should give him your chirp number.
Me give him my chirp number?
Yeah. See what
For
happens.
what?
I don't know. You could do it. You could do it.
I have his phone number. I have his phone number, but I have it in my phone log, and I didn't bring it with me. I didn't see any need for it.
Yeah.
But he called me a long time ago, texted me, and he demanded that I left Holly Larry alone. I was like,
Damn.
the hell I did to tell me leave her. I mean, it's not like I'm holding her against her will. I mean, Holly Lowry and I are the most prolific and dynamic duo of the Delphi double murders, and that's a fact. And he can't change that either. So, but anyway, thank you for letting me get through the meat and potatoes. Just want to make him aware that I know it's him interrupting the daily operations of this place. And
Yeah, you're saying no more bro snitching, right? No more bro snitching.
Yeah, exactly. You know, and this place here is state of the art, bro.
State of the art.
The county of Wabash has come a long ways to provide this facility to the community, you know, to hold some of the most dangerous individuals of the county. Right, but man, it's really laid back. The staff is very professional. The sheriff has done a good job. The department around completely, bro, from you know what it was. And you and I have done the walks downtown, so I've showed you the facility downtown, the old facility. So yeah, Frank Meister needs to leave these people alone and leave us alone, because, you know, just because I'm here, I still have my basic human rights, and one of them is to speak. You know,
Hell yeah.
my freedoms are interrupted at the moment, but not my rights. My basic human rights are not, and the right to speak. You know, he can quack all he wants, but we're not doing anything that's against the rules. You know?
Yeah.
Now, the live streaming, that's not even against the rules. But the officer who talked to me, he asked me not to live stream. So I'm gonna do what he asked. You know, he asked me not to do it just because of where I'm at. Right? He said, just use common sense, man. Don't do that. And I said, okay, I won't. And he said, but you can talk to your buddy all you want. Just don't live stream. Right? So I'm not live streaming. So, you know, what is there to do? Frank
Exactly.
Meister, by talking to people, by calling these people, Frank Meister thinks that they're going to give me life without parole because he's Frank Meister. And he calls here and invents stories that I have, that I'm online on YouTube, that I have extra electronic devices in my room, etc. He lies to them. And just because he talks to Becky Patty, it doesn't mean that he has influence over anybody, every state in Indiana. Okay, so that's that. I want to switch to the Q&A portion of the interview and see what you guys have for me and what you have. I know you had earlier, so what's up?
Yeah, somebody asked how the jail food was in there. Like they want to know what was on the menu and shit like that. And it was I think it was Who's Your Daddy. It could be somebody else, but yeah, they want to know what was up with that and if you liked it and all that, you know.
Yeah, I'm okay. I'm okay with it. The menu recycles every week. You know, it's like every Monday we have the same thing, or it might vary a little bit, but most of the times we have some of the main dishes here is the main portion is there's pizza day, burrito, we have cheeseburger, we have some type of like pork chop, and then we have the soups is what varies. I think sometimes we have like tomato soup with a grilled cheese sandwich, and I think other times it's like potato soup, or we have a soup day. So that's the main, and then besides, they're pretty good. I mean, we get vegetables, fruit, pudding. We'll get a cake every now and then. So, of course, these places here, they have to meet a certain criteria in terms of calories. So I'm pretty sure I'm getting the calories that the human body requires on a daily basis. Then for drinks, they serve juice. They have orange juice, apple juice, grape juice, and punch, and iced tea as well. and then they have milk.
It's not bad.
Milk. And for breakfast, they have oatmeal, the oatmeal tray, and then they have waffles.
Hell yeah.
And another day, the breakfast is not much of a variety. It's pretty much the same. Fridays is waffles, and then the rest of the week is an oatmeal tray. Different type of oatmeal, sweet oatmeal, whatever. And toast. Yep.
Hell yeah.
So it's not bad. It's more than what I eat at home, because, at home, I have tons of food at home. It's just like, I only cook once a day, You know what I'm saying? And then throughout the day, I eat gas station
food. Yeah. Yep. I've seen you. Yep. After a live, you go to the gas station or whatever and get whatever you got to get, ice cream, drink, whatever.
Yeah, but I'm a Cheeto type of guy. So every time I go to a gas station, and I'm gonna buy food, that's the kind of chips I buy. I buy regular crunchy Cheetos. I've loved Cheetos since I was a little kid.
Damn.
So that's not very healthy stuff, but
they just said they hoped you were doing good. Asked if they could put money on your books, and somebody asked about the food, and
I'm in a controlled environment. I only talk to certain people. I'm with a number of people. I'm not out. I'm not like Kristen behind that's what it is for now. And the good thing about this is that it's temporary and it's interesting.
This call will be terminated in 2 minutes.
And if it's on that, there's other topics they can research. But in terms of Keg and Klein, I'm just, all I can say at this moment is that I'm working on it, and I'm working to get as much as I can, because, like I said, there is a local from Peru who knew Kagan, who knows Kagan, and who has brought some things to my attention, but it's gonna take time.
Yeah. A little. It's like a community post from inside the cage, man. So it ain't too bad.
I'd like to say hello to Carol, my number one mod, and Foxy Lady. I would like to say hi to everybody, the Prof, and Julie Melvin, and Hannah Shakespeare, and everybody else out there, Adriana, and more that I stay. So I'm doing good, man. I'm doing the best of it. I'm getting in shape, and I'm eating a lot and sleeping a lot. So that's what's happening from inside the cage.
Hell yeah. Doing good, man. Proud.
All right, Charles in charge. Charles in charge. Charles
My bad,
in
I had to
charge.
unmute myself. I had to unmute.
All right.
I'm glad he listened to the whole thing. So good. That's good.
Did you hear the message?
He has my phone number and stuff, so.
Okay. All right. I'm going to put Mini Monster to sleep.
Hmm. I guess I gotta talk to all these weirdos anyways. Well, there's not many here in the first place, but Blake wants to call Bilake. You want to call him Bilake? 1 second, Bilake. I'll give you a link, Bilake. If I guess copy. Yeah, while I'm loading up this dumb link or whatever, anybody that watches Prop, I guess, my how do I put it in a nice way? Yeah, I would just like, she watch her back, I guess, because apparently it's like, yeah, everybody's out to get everybody that watches Props, especially if you're a mod there and stuff too. I mean, not that I watch it because it's me, trash. So, but yeah, I know some of y'all do. So, and I just have to deal with another group that wants to like bash all y'all's heads and destroy the prop and all this other shit. So yeah, it's just a little bit ridiculous. And for God's sakes, if you don't already, stay the hell off of X. For God's sakes, that's all I gotta say. Be lucky. Why do you make me wait so long to be lucky? What, did you even send it? Ow. Fucking mosquitoes. Stupid. I'm tired of these damn mosquitoes. Why what? Oh, the mean dastardly people might come after y'all. Um, I'm guessing they just don't have anything better to do. For once, I would actually agree with something. Not all of them, mind you. I would say that the youngsters, yeah, it'd be almost like a troll farm 2.0. So yeah, no, I agree. Yeah, but you got to understand, trolls just can't run around threatening groups of hundreds and hundreds of people on a daily basis. It's not going to end well. I've tried my best to not be a dramatic asshole and stuff like that, and I can't really do that if I'm, you know, threatening these massive, vast groups of people on a daily basis. It's just not going to, yeah. Exactly. And I'm, for once, not trying to be fucking drama. But yeah, even though I probably should not have, I helped out Daisy. That's what I tried to do. So yeah. What are you talking about? What, X? Oh no, I will agree. The info and all this other shit that comes in there is like, you know, good shit. But it's like, and it's not like all the people, mind you. Okay, what was it? The majority of people I've talked to in there recently in that group or whatever were very, very nice and had no problem whatsoever and stuff. And I even had a conversation with Angela again and all kinds of other stuff. Not any issues whatsoever. Um, there was just two people, just two. But they're gonna use the tactics like, yeah, the cranks, yeah, because it's like people seem to not understand. It's like they hear that our lives and stuff are being recorded by these outside groups and stuff, and they're somehow surprised. Like, why does that shock you? Of course they're watching us. We're a freaking threat to them, apparently, or something. I don't fucking know what the hell you call it. You know, and they'll be like, "Oh, because it's props mods." I'm like, "Well, the people that are in my group that are props mods ain't said shit about you. So I don't know if you're making up bullshit or whatever, but you know, I'd like to keep that fucking idea out of your fucking mind." 'Cause come on, what? All I'm saying is, if you don't already know, they're recording our shit, all of our shit. Period. Yeah, there is. And that's what we call it. As a troll, I would call that an exploit. Every group's damn near got infighting. I mean, I haven't seen it in ours yet, but yeah, all the other groups have it for sure. From the Derp Squad to the Cranks to the Troll Farm to the whatever the Losers Squad, whatever the hell you want to call them. They all have infighting. Hell, the last one I thought would have been fighting. Well, I'll shut up. Even had it. That's all I'm going to say and leave it at that. So say what you will, group of people, but I tell you what, we seem to get along pretty fucking well. Until you all try to start shit with me, and I'm just like I want to kick you a little bit, kick. Mm-hmm. That's no surprise. Why would you be in Breakmeister's? Oh Lord, I'm not saying you're allowed to or not allowed to. Just say what benefits would come to you to be in a Breakmeister? Hey, next time if you really want to make him mad, don't tell him that you're props mod. Tell him you're Charles's mod. That'll really. I don't know. Majority, I think most people are here just to start shit. That's all I believe at this point that they're all around for. I mean, everybody knows that there's like 96 to 97% chance that appeal or whatever like that he does, like 3%. Yeah. Um, the odds are highly unlikely, and then even then, it's probably like that in another couple of years at least. The whole sides thing is just getting annoying. Getting annoying. But yeah, I'm gonna say there's at least one person from the troll farm, person goes, and one person from the cranks. And there's probably one prostitute usually, maybe not in that exact order, but yeah, there's at least a couple of those fucking snipers like all over the place around here. I was going, what? Can't read it. Yeah, well, see, that's a big problem. Y'all gotta understand. When I'm not causing chaos, you know, it's not as easily to get anybody to fear me at that point. It just doesn't work that way if I'm not out there fucking starting trouble on a daily basis. Yes, she does. Who shut up? It's like, do I need to start training y'all to be trolls or something like that? Man. I'm always for fighting fire with fire and shit like that. So it's like, people want to fuck with us, you know what? Fuck them right back. Who gets fits? Nobody threatens me. I told y'all she don't. I told y'all all along that she's fucking nuts. She's probably watching right now. There's nothing wrong with thinking on your own. everybody should be allowed to. And I can't stand people trying to tell me what to do. I can't. It's not Mustang. It's Mustink. Mustink. It's like them other people a while back. Everybody's always like, "Hey, they made another post or another video or this, that, and the other about you." And I'm just like, and I don't want your trash, so I don't care what it says, and you just ignore it. You go about your own way. Like that went. I couldn't read it. Oh, okay. Of course she did. I told you. I said you literally earned yourself another 10 emails. Bam, bam. All of you have armor. Honestly, out of all the groups, there's only probably a couple of people in each that are just crazy enough or dumb enough to actually attack any of you or whatever. Because a message has already been clearly sent out to every single one of them of what will happen. So trust me, everybody's got armor here, except me. I don't need no fucking armor. I am the armor for everybody else. That's how it goes. Who's famous? I ain't famous. Shit. um, off no matter what I do. I'll just go ahead and explain who Mustang is. Right. Um, it's I somehow get these weird checks that like really, really have a thing for me, and like you finally get into a conversation with them one on one behind the scenes and start professing love and all this other crap for you and stuff, and you're just like, I need you to remain outside the bubble. Thank you very much. And over time, they just get angry and angrier and angrier because you know, yeah, I'm sure you get my drift, right? And no, I'm not bragging. This is like the third one now. It's starting to get ridiculous. I mean, can I at least get to 100 subs before I get to a fourth stalker? For God's sakes. Probably not. Well, yeah. She's. I'm not gonna dox her or whatever. I know her name and I know where she lives, state wise, and all this other stuff. And other than okay, when I talk about like the cranks and TF and all the other people, I really don't have to worry too much about them guys because you know you can do things or I can do things or whatever to shut this thing. Now, the problem with someone like this, on the other hand, is no, there is no such thing. Nobody controls her. She's just a utter artifact of chaos. Like you can't stop it. Whatever she's gonna do, she's gonna do, and hopefully you stay the fuck out of the way. I told anybody that talked to her, I was like, now she's gonna hate you, and now if you stop emailing her back, watch a week or so, you're gonna have like 100 or more. And yeah, I think wait, how many days? Like 70 some ish? Yeah, about 70 or so. I haven't checked mine in about months, man, but I'm sure it's probably around 500 or 600. There is a lot of we problematic people in these career or you know what I'm saying, basically. Well, yeah, Trump. Yeah, if it's usually like a prime time thing, we'll have like 15 to 20 or more in here, and then now we can just like start lives up anytime we want of the daytime, and there's usually going to be almost 10 people in here. Mine says 9. What's wrong with that? Who? The people watching? I don't know. But they're watching? I don't know. But are you talking about the stalkers? Yes. Um, I kept warning Diana when the stalking first started. I said, Diana, the last thing you want to do is reach back out to her and contact her via email. Because once you do that, when she gets upset, she's going to start doing your email just like she does mine. And Diana didn't believe me. She didn't listen. I think at first she stopped checking her emails for like a week or two, and then she came back and there were like 5 or 6 sitting there. And then a week later, like 5 or 6 more, and then a couple more, and then a couple more. And so I'm like, hey, Diana, are you okay? What does that box say? No. It's fucking all my fault. Which isn't fair. Yeah, you don't sit there and put it like that, because that just makes me sound like a dick. That's not nice. All I did was tell them no. And I think I should have that right, so I don't see the problem in it. Just because somebody like wants to be with you or whatever like that, you don't have to tell them yes. But yeah, after yeah, when she started the stalking or whatever, basically just like blocked her and stuff, figuring that eventually she'd just give up and stop. But no, definitely did not. What was it? she tried to get somebody's help or somebody to do something to me or something. If I remember right. What is it? Well, to be honest with you, I haven't heard everything he says is really something I've already processed and thought of all that other crap. So I just hope that the people in Delphi and the creators are actually pushing these objectives for an actual good reason and not for a bad one. That's all I gotta say. My problem with certain people in those groups and all that other stuff is have a tendency to close off their ears and all that to the truth because it doesn't sit well with the thing that they want to push themselves. So they gotta like remain the thing they call. Mm. Is she still up there trying to get the mini monster to sleep? Or? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what she said. But yeah, there's still yet to be any new theories as far as Delphi regarding. And how long y'all like plan on doing this? Like Steel even looked at for like 5 or 6 years. They just circle around like the city for 5 or 6 see them in prison or something. Yeah, but you also gotta understand there's a lot of creators on here that pretend to be about the conspiracies and stuff, but in reality they're not. All right, everyone. She has not returned yet, so at least for the night's concerns, I'm probably gonna go ahead and end the live. And as I said, oh, yeah, there's gonna be a couple of lives tomorrow, as of today. Yeah, I'll post links on my on the chat stuff when those start to get ready to happen and stuff. So, unless anybody has anything they would like to ask before we end, so. Prop can do whatever Prop wants, but Prop is severely hated by both sides. And he's the one that keeps getting himself into these situations. So as far as my own feelings on the matter is, if he keeps getting himself into these problems, well, then he can have no problem getting himself out of the problems. If you're going to dox people, then don't be upset if they come after you. There's nothing worse than I can't stand somebody that pretends to be a victim that really is not a victim. That's one of the worst things that you can even possibly think of.
Oh, I have hiccups. Oops.
Hmm?
I don't listen to stories while drinking coffee, really. So I don't know.
I was in the live, but
What?
I was going to end the live because I thought you were still taking care of the baby. So
Have you not seen any of the comments that I was writing?
I guess not.
Where was I writing them in? Let me see.
Like chat's stuck. It just says trial junkie and has a comment from her.
What the hell? I
Let me
told
back
you
out.
this. Oh, I saw. You want to see this new book that looks pretty interesting? Anybody read this before? Hmm. Charles exited out. I think he was trying to refresh. Whoever likes to read, somebody read this for me and tell me what it's about. Let's see. I think I can't get it on audiobook. It sounds like a description of your life. Only books I see are the ones with naked women. Stupid. Okay, let's do a different one. Yeah, I definitely prefer audiobooks to reading them, like my eyeballs. Yeah, that's awesome. Putting transcripts into, yep. I love doing that. Let's see. This one's for Gretchen. Where'd it go? This one. Here we go. Dang, a 4-hour listen. Was learning about this the other day. Sleep promoting neurotransmitters and alertness promoting neurotransmitters. Here's Charles. Hmm?
I said hi.
Hi.
Ow. What you doing?
Reading about sleep promoting neurotransmitters and alertness promoting neurotransmitters. Yeah, so dopamine, norepinephrine, acetylcholine, those keep you up. Oh, I didn't know that histamine keeps you up.
Yeah.
Orexin, that's the thing they look for when they test the narcoleptics and the spinal tap. Glutamate, yeah, I knew that one. I didn't know about histamine. I thought it was when you have too much histamine, you become drowsy. Or maybe,
I think you're mixing antihistamines and benadryl.
Well, if these all promote alertness, that means when you have high histamine levels, you're more alert. That don't make sense to me. I need to think that out.
Are you sure you're not mistaking histamines and antihistamines? Or
Well, the antihistamine is going to. Oh, wait a minute. That would make sense then, because if you take an yes, exactly, Child Junkie. Yes. So if you take an antihistamine, it makes you sleepy. Yep. Ah, interesting.
You're welcome.
That was Child Junkie that helped me figure that out. Thank you.
No, I mean, that's not where I got it from. I got it from my own head.
Let me see.
I can only see the most recent comment is all I can see.
So what comment?
The most recent comment, like right now I see it's a trick, I think. Yeah, that's all I can see right now in the chat.
Really?
Because it's like too
That's
annoying.
weird.
Yeah, well, I mean, no, I like the area it gives me to where I can see messages from the chat is so small that only one message fits in there. No joke.
Hmm. Hmm.
I gotta try to
So no
find
wonder. So you
Ray's
didn't
old
see.
phrase.
You didn't
That's what I
see
told you.
this.
I wasn't lying. I never listened to it.
No, I know, but I'm about to post it again. There it is. I saw Giuseppe yesterday,
Uh-huh.
and he said he was gonna come by for karaoke.
Cool.
Remember, we were wondering where the heck he's been.
Well, I mean, I start to not wonder so much when he's like gone for like a month at a time. So
I'm just getting the
Diane, you were
transcripts.
here last night. Yeah, you saw what I did last night, and honestly, I feel horrible about that.
Huh? I don't remember. What was it?
You don't remember what I did last night?
No.
Strangled
do
cats.
Oh, that was sad. Oh,
I didn't know. I didn't know. I didn't know. I didn't know. I feel so.
I don't want to repeat it.
Don't. It's just gonna make me look like an asshole. I mean, like I don't already do that enough myself.
And he asked you, "You don't like my singing, Chuck?"
Okay, now you're just. It's not what you. I don't know. Maybe it's just that one song. Okay, maybe it's just. I'm gonna just shut up.
Yeah. Oh man.
I usually like his music, so usually there's not a problem.
Mhm. Yeah, I hear that. Mhm.
That didn't sound like anything he does normally, so it was just like weird. And then ambient.
Okay, let's get this.
Do what?
You have an extra chromosome? I'm putting these transcripts into a Word document to do a search.
Don't people with extra chromosome have like Down syndrome and stuff?
I don't know if it's added or deleted. Hmm. 812. Oh, no. I'm looking for something.
What's there something?
I'm looking for something for free Ricky that she was looking for. and some transcripts.
Or
For privacy.
gotcha.
Wanted to see if they were talking about something specific, so I'm just trying to use my computer to do control find.
Mhm.
I don't see nothing. Nothing. Sounds is extra. There you go. Thank you, Peter.
What's up? What were you giggling about, hyena?
Okay. What's the plan? What's the plan? I'm putting on an audiobook.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. When does it do this shit? Like a penis in a vagina.
Yeah. Detachable peni.
Okay, so what's the plan?
That's what.
What's the plan? Going to sleep?
What's the
Meet
plan?
tomorrow?
Something tomorrow. You're gonna be live today. I know that.
Oh, I mean
Or at
today,
least,
yeah.
yeah. And then live tomorrow. 2 live tomorrow.
Mouse keys.
I get bored, so I'm just gonna do random lives whenever the fuck I feel like it. As always.
Mouse keys off. Hmm.
What?
I like Discord.
How have you not figured it out yet? Easy as shit. I mean, I can get, like, you have to get used to the bots and stuff, but the actual threads themselves and stuff like that, that's easy. Too easy.
Well,
I can make you sections, like little fucking chapters, all kinds of shit right inside the section. Anything you want.
there's this group of therapists that are going to be like protesting against the Medicaid changes over here in Oregon, and they have a Discord, and I was excited. I'm like, oh yay! I want to go on your Discord.
Well, I'm
'Cause I'm
sure you know how
cool.
to take an invite, right?
Yeah,
All
I
you
got
gotta
it
do is tell
already.
them. Yeah.
I'm on there. I'm on there, and I am in the know with what's going on.
Yeah, I got invited to a Discord myself yesterday. But yeah,
Hmm.
I'm gonna make an intro video finally, or something. Intro and an outro.
Like a song. What is the point of that, actually?
I don't know. We should look specificate and stuff.
What is it for?
Like when Dan did it, he would make a different one for every single live that he did.
Damn.
Mhm.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Yeah, he's just weird. And you see, almost in there every time too. But he only does like once a week, so it's not that difficult. So
Who does it?
Dave,
Dave? I don't think he does different ones every time. I think he has like a few that he
yeah,
rotates.
well,
No?
that's what it seems much easier to just make one common one and then just like attach a song or something to it, and then boom, done.
But still, what's the point of doing that?
What's the point of watching the TV show? You have an opening on the TV show, right?
Yes, but make an
Plus,
intro
if you
video
ever
about
notice,
it.
well, think about it this way: every single time we start a live, what's the first thing we have to do? Sit there in silence, standing there for like 3, 4, 5 minutes at a time, waiting
No,
for
everybody
everybody to
chats.
notice there's a live going on. Like, huh?
Everybody chats
Well, I mean,
with each other.
when you're waiting for the people to come in.
How long will the video be then?
I don't know, 30 seconds, a minute, something like that.
I'd take longer than that.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, a whole song, if you attach a song to it or whatever, you can make the video about 3 to 4 minutes. That seems more to make more sense.
Mm-hmm. That makes it more worth it.
Mhm. And also, if you throw in an outro video, it also makes the streams longer and lives longer or whatever. I guess longer is better. I don't know. But at the same time,
Who's Athena?
yeah, these video it gets watch time, and if people watch just for that or whatever, you get more watch time. I don't know. What is that?
Hmm.
Fucking music?
I was waiting for you to notice.
No, I noticed it a long time ago. Just like ignoring.
We'll change it to this. All right. Well, I guess we'll see you tomorrow. I mean, later today. I gotta go read my Discord. And
Take a penis and a vagina. Be lucky he wouldn't know what a vagina was if it hit him in the face. What are you talking about? But yeah, I'm gonna press the button, okay?
All right, bye. Bye, y'all.